Well, I seem to have gotten stuck. I got in here just fine, but now I can't get out. Welcome back to my channel. I wasn't actually going to film any of this up here. I was just going to come up here and relax and hang out, but I ended up getting stuck and realized, well, you know what? This is probably a good time to turn the camera on and film this. It's early March 2025. The grand spring thaw hasn't really happened yet. It's on its way, but it thawed enough to when I came in here, the snow is, I don't know, 5 inches in some spots and about 10 in others. But it was warm the day I came in here, and the snow was nice and wet. I scooted right through it, not a problem. I got stuck in one spot up there just for a minute, but I backed out and just blew right through it and came up to the cabin. But now some temperatures, colder ones came in over the weekend. I think it was a low of 19 degrees this morning, and it just froze everything into just a crunchy, icy mess. And my car just cannot get through this little Subaru. As much as I love this car and it's been a champion for me, it got stuck, as you can see, just a couple little spots. I tried to back up, which I shouldn't have done. I tried to back up in there so I could get a forward run at it, but I should have just done it in reverse. I didn't want to do it in reverse all the way back because it's a couple hundred yards back to the main two track that gets me out of here. But oh well, it is what it is. Now I'm going through, and thankfully what I'm actually doing is just cutting my own 2 tracks with my axe. And you can see it actually comes out pretty easy. Just chopping it like you would like an igloo snow, stuff like that. It's nice and firm and crunchy. So I just chop it with my axe and take out big chunks. And I got another car's length of it right here that I did. And I'm hoping once I back up more, then I'm going to connect a couple more up back to that 2 track. And I'm hoping once I connect back to the 2 track, I should be able to get out of here. I do have some help on the way right now. Somebody's coming to give me some backup. Hopefully I don't need them. Hopefully I can meet them up at the main drag, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted, but I'm glad I woke up early this morning so I can get out of here, because now I've got time to dig myself out. All right, thanks for watching. I'll keep you posted on what I do here. Thanks. See what I mean? Stuff comes out rather easy, but obviously having a nice fluffy snow and a shovel would be way better. Of course, I probably wouldn't have gotten stuck either. This car does actually pretty good in the snow as far as the white or the light fluffy stuff, but obviously when it comes to this, it just bottoms out and you just can't do anything. There's no weight to the car, it just gets stuck. Alright. Now I can back up. A little bit more. Ooh, excuse me. And get a better trajectory towards those two tracks. Those existing ones there. And again, hopefully I can hit those. Make it out. The tires on this car aren't that great either as far as traction. We'll see. Stuff out of the way as I can. All right. Okay. So I got out. I didn't finish filming it just because I was getting tired and I wanted to get it done, and I couldn't find good camera placement to capture everything I was doing. But I got out. It took me about an hour and a half to dig out of there. I got it though. It was it was quite the adventure. It was a pain, but I got it. Thankfully, I had my axes and stuff with me to chop some of that ice out because I didn't have any shovels. I have a fold-up one, but I didn't bring it with me because I honestly didn't think the snow would be that deep here still. This is an hour and a half or so north of where I live. Down where I live, there's no snow. I mean, there's piles here and there, but it's not on the ground. Here, back in the woods, it's still 8 to 10 inches deep. I couldn't believe it. I had never been up to this spot before in the winter, or this early winter, especially on a year where they get this kind of snow. But now I know that I either need a big truck to get in here or just not come in here at all this time of year, or walk in, park somewhere way up by the road. This whole property is about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a mile from a main road, and then you take a 2-track to come back to another 2-track. So it's not really easy to get to in the winter unless you got a snowmobile or a side-by-side or something. And now I know my Subaru is not gonna quite cut it. But all right, I didn't even think I was gonna film. I wasn't planning on filming. There's not a whole lot to film when I'm just sitting in a cabin for a couple days. The ice or the snow is so thick and crusty, but you still punch through it. I didn't bring my snowshoes. Sorry, that sun's probably right in your eyes. I didn't bring my snowshoes, so I couldn't really walk around outside without just getting, you know, ankle breaking snow, because you just punch right through it in spots. It's just hard to walk on. So I just sat around and sat by a fire, didn't do anything. Anyway, I thought I'd film this last bit because it was pretty interesting. My hand's shaking right now because my adrenaline, that really got me going. That's good. But anyway, if you see this, thanks for watching. If you watched the whole thing, thanks. It wasn't intended to be a video, but I think I'm going to post it anyway just because it's kind of cool. Just to post a little bit of humility, just to think, you know, you did something, you got away with it, so to speak, and you end up getting stuck. And my help is still on the way, so I'm just going to pull up to the intersection up there and just wait for him. Make sure he knows I'm good. He don't need to come all the way back here and risk getting stuck either. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you again soon. Bye.